Hi, I'm Deborah and I'm part of the recipe development team. It can be tricky to cook a cuisine that you're not familiar with. To get the right balance or depth of flavor can often take quite a few goes. But what if you could have a world of cuisine at your fingertips? Whether it be French, Moroccan, Greek, you can cook an authentic recipe every day of the week. Now today's spicy chicken with fragrant coconut rice is an absolute stunner of a recipe, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to follow on guided cooking on our Thermomix, our TM7. So this recipe uses our open bowl cooking. It slowly allows us to simmer away the sauce to develop those depth of flavors. It's practically a one bowl recipe because we add the rice in and cook it on open bowl as well. I'm going to show you just how amazing it is. This is how our recipe will look on Cookidoo, and it's simple as pushing start. The first thing we're going to do is mill some spices, and this is going to give a real good fragrant base to our sauce. You can see that the icon on the screen is telling us already, our digital twin, that we need to remove our Thermomix lid. It's telling us that we need 1 tablespoon of coriander, a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of fennel seeds, and black peppercorn. So I've combined all of mine, and now what I can do is just tick them all off manually on the screen to know that I've got them all. So there's no missing an integral ingredient. So we'll add them all in. We're going to push next. The machine's going to tell us to place our lid on, and we're going to start it. Now we're going to start to build those layers of flavors that I was telling you about. We're going to start with an onion. We're going to we'll tick it off just so we know that we've got it. A whole bunch of fresh coriander, roots and all goes in. Okay, take it off. Some garlic cloves. Some fresh turmeric. Some fresh cut chilies. You can see that our machine has actually started picking them up for us as well. So fresh chilies, some fresh ginger, some palm sugar. We're going to add some fish sauce that I've just mixed with my oil, and some salt. We're going to place our lid on, and we're going to chop. We're going to remove our lid and just scrape down our bowl. Smells delicious. We'll replace our lid, and we're going to just saute that for 5 minutes to get all of those flavors working together. Don't be put off by a recipe that has a whole lot of ingredients. Once you've got them, they'll often keep in your fridge for months or weeks. And if you're going to love this recipe, you're going to cook it so often, it won't matter that you have to initially outlay for a few extra jars or bottles. So if you haven't prepared all your ingredients ahead of time and you want to skip through your recipe to see what else you need or what you could get ready, you can simply scroll up to see what you need to do, and then you can just push back to your current step and it'll take you back to where you should be. Okay. I just have to show you how amazingly gorgeous this looks, and I wish you could smell it. It is amazing. To that, we're going to add 500 grams of water. We can tick it off. We've added it. The machine will also do it for us. And we're going to add our coconut milk. Now we're going to heat that before we add our chicken. We're going to remove our lid, and now we're ready to add our chicken. So we've got bone-in, skinless chicken thighs, which I personally love, but you can use without bone. You could use breast, but you'd have to adjust the recipe with either cooking time, and also just be mindful not to go over your maximum amount of your bowl. So we've got a beautiful aromatic sauce in there, and we're just going to add our chicken pieces into that. You want to push them down just to make sure that they're under the sauce. We've submerged our chicken in our sauce. Now this is where the magic happens with our TM7. You'd think that we're going to put the lid on, but no. We're going to leave the lid off, and we're going to cook with our new mode, open cooking without the lid. Now that's going to allow our sauce to slowly simmer away and to reduce down to form a beautiful sauce that we're going to cook our rice in. We're just going to push start. Halfway through cooking, you can turn your chicken pieces around just to give them a little bit of, make sure that they're evenly cooked. So now we're just going to set and forget. We're going to walk away, and our chicken's going to cook for about an hour until it's obviously cooked through. We're going to remove it and set it aside to keep warm. Then we're going to add some beautiful more aromatics. We've got some lovely lime leaves and some lemongrass. We're still building on those flavors. We're going to add it to the sauce with our rice, which I've rinsed, is going to go straight into that sauce. And for 12 minutes on open bowl cooking as well, we're going to cook our rice, and then we're just going to dish it up. So we've set our chicken aside and we've put our rice into that beautiful sauce and cooked it for 12 minutes. And this is what you will get. You just cover it and set it aside for a few minutes. It will absorb all that sauce. It's got all those wonderful aromatics we spoke about in, and now it's ready to plate it up. We can just tip it out onto a platter, or you can dish it into individual serving bowls if you like. But just look how gorgeous. That looks beautiful and steaming. Just place it on your rice. You can see by the beautiful picture on your screen on your Thermomix how amazing it looks. And now we can just finish it off with some garnishings, some chili. Don't ever miss these off the end of the recipe. They all add some freshness at the end. Some coriander leaves. And some limes just to add that freshness. And there you have it, our spicy chicken, and it is rather spicy, with the fragrant coconut rice cooked in our open bowl cooking. Set and forget, a beautiful entertaining dish. So if you want to cook more entertaining dishes like these, or dishes with a bit of a chefy spin, go to Cookidoo for inspiration.